Alright, this is unbelievable right now. I literally just came to the post office to drop off a package again. Thank you for the order. Literally not too far away in LA. I should have just sent it that way. Look at this. I literally just got bit by a mosquito in the neck, of all places, by the way. I have not been bit there. That is insane. I am not trying to itch that thing. Look at that. If it had dengue, you know, it's right into the face. It's insane. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but that's not yummy. I'm so itchy. I don't want to touch it. I knew it. I felt something right there. Look at that. Next thrift.
Just walking to the door is hard.
That's what's up. We're here. New episode of Fresh and Flee. Again, welcome back. Like always, I'm about to hit the thrift store right now. About to open. I came over on the side over here to kind of talk this out. If you're loving these videos, please be sure to hit that like button. Also, be subscribed to the channel. Comment down below something about thrifting that you love or something about vintage. You know what I'm talking about. As I'm walking through the corridor here, man. Walking this lonely road. Let's get in. Alright, let's pick it up from where we last left off. And I did find these. Okay, let's go check them out. First off, Papa Roach tea, not vintage. Look, cut my life into pizza. Papa Roach scratched out. This is my plastic fork. Alright, not what you're thinking. Then we do got the Charles Manson. We are right here, by the way. Like, literally, Spawn's Ranch is in that direction over there. And the filming location for the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If you know, these things are crazy. Helter Skelter right in the back, nothing else. Size medium is a reprint though. Then we got California Girls, Katy Perry throwback right there, but with the three followers of Manson himself. Look at that. Crazy enough. You know, big fun fact, my dad was like, I don't even know what age he was, but he was really young, and they went by the courthouse and saw the followers outside. Even when the heads were shaved, he remembers seeing that near the LA Times and stuff like that. And look at that. We got a 2011 Pink Floyd tee. Not too old, but look at that front and back. Dark Side of the Moon. Big shout out to when I found the Pink Floyd tee haul. Literally at this location. $6 on that. And then we got Billy's Boot Camp. If you remember Billy Wear Tybo. This is a vintage one. It's actually single stitch on a heather gray t-shirt on the anvil tag. You'll love to see it. Nothing on the back. And then last but not least, for $5.99, we did find, yes, Core Fear of God Adidas jersey. Okay, check us on the back. Look at the athletics, maybe? I don't know what it says right there. But the EI Core Fear of God. These are the scoops here. And this is what I'm working with. The only thing scooped up in the hats is the Bootsy Bellows X McDonald's cap. Snapback too. $4. What do you think? As I'm in, I forgot to mention I do legit checks. $5 each item. Hit my Instagram at Fresh and Flee and we'll get it started. So with that, if you're enjoying the finds or you're loving the things that I am collecting, be sure to hit the link down below on my Depop shop. It's the only place I sell. No Instagram here. So all of this, like always, but I did come up with one thing. I know this is kind of a setup, but look what I found. Look at this. Is this real? Okay. We got some gallery department shorts, and this is already looking bad. It's like a bad story right here. And the sizing tag was insane. I don't know who did this, and they flipped it. It says large on there. But look at the stitching on there. I do numerous legit checks on this thing, and these don't look good. It's so sad. Look how little this pocket is. This is a size large. I can barely put my hand in there. Look at that. So sad. But we got more to look at, like always. Actually, I didn't look on the. Ugh. Okay, let's go. Oh, we got Tammy. We got Tammy over here, man. Look at this one. I don't even know what age this one is, but how much do they want? Oh no. It is what it is. But I really wanted to show this one right here. We got the Tiger Woods X Nike. I don't know, stretch band. It's like a fitted, but it's not. This one's a cool one. We got $3.99 on this. And I'm in here alone. It's pretty crazy. Alright, this is a big danger here. If you're coming up on pants and you see in the pocket there's an actual underwear. Look at that. This is thrifting at its best. Insanity. So I'm just shoving it up around here like always. And I came up on two pieces right here. So the 2008 Pink Floyd. It's not too crazy. Size XL though, licensed. And the sun and the light is not that yummy. I'm trying to like cover it over here. But look at that. We got nice little upper print, which is crazy. And the fading is actually really nice. I want $6 for this. Again, time has changed like always. Time is changing everything. And look at this, a throwback right here. Eclectic tee, size XL. We got 1-on-1. You can feel all by yourself. Season 5 on the eclectic long sleeve here. Looking crazy, man. I know this dude right here. I know this. I know her. Yeah, I know this one too. I know who that is. Hey, what's up, King K? You know him? That's insane, man. I want to check this one, but look at that, $6 also. This is a throwback right here. You know us, you know. Brandy's brother? Is that Brandy's brother right there? Alright, so I found a few things. Okay, you can imagine what I found. Yeah, I found some goggles, but it's not that. Okay, it's never that. Okay, it's this right here. Let's get into it. So I found this tee, and immediately feeling of this tag, it's all correct, but I'm gonna show you something sad. And this is what ends up happening with these, is because not a lot of people wash them correctly. And it's just the way it is, because a lot of people are not gonna dry clean stuff or even steam clean, at least steam clean, because if you're not gonna do it, the thing's gonna fall apart. And you can see this is what's happening here. So look at this, look at the print of this. So the Moschino tag is correct, but look at how it's rolled up. You see this, where it was actually supposed to be, you know, in place. It has been pulled. So this is real. This actually feels real. The sad part of the inside tag also, the reason why it's probably got messed up, or even that, is the person wore it to wear the shirt. And I get it. You know, not a lot of people are going to keep it for value, I guess. They're just going to wear it. And you can see this is all correct. And as you can see, you look up closely, this is .534. Right, the pages, the fakes don't have this. They literally don't have this back. This is the back of the tag right here. They never have this tag, the 4 kind of tag, and even the material, this whatever's left feels correct. Look at this. Look at the way this is cracking. Look at the way this, like, it's crazy, because this is how they print. I mean, I've seen some doozies that you wouldn't expect to be correct, and it's just, look at that. So this is still a somewhat, you know, wearable shirt, but it's gonna be just what it is, and it's a bigger size too. So do I take a chance on it? Maybe, you know, I'm gonna have to see. $6 on this, but it's super sad, because, you know, I'm seeing some of the, you know, the what's it called, the way that they're selling is $100. I mean, look at this. See the stitch line here? A lot of the regular shirts, I wish I had a shirt around here, but you can kind of see that some of the shirts, you'll see that the double stitch is actually far apart, almost like that. Look at this. You see this? See how the double stitch is fairly far apart. A lot of this Moschino stuff, you notice they got this thinness, and the fakes do not copy this correctly. So that's one thing. Also the inside stitch, but a lot of people do not pay attention to that. You see the crisscross pattern in there. I mean, it's a great shirt. It actually feels good. It's solid, but the print is just gone from being washed the way it was washed, and it's starting to go. Look at that. You can see it lifted here. So again, take a chance or not. I did find Moschino at the thrift, and sometimes that's what matters. It's yummy. Look, right next to the tearaway pants, the Nike ones, we got two pieces here. A big throwback to the time. We got the vintage Tommy Hilfiger all over flags, which is insane. The nautical flags looking insane. Coming back to the sailing era of time. This is something I could really sink my teeth into, but they want $8 for that one. That's crazy. And then for V2, they got a Versace V2. Remember, the V2 line was a collaboration with Gianni Versace and Ermenegildo Zegna. And these two guys came up with this line that was going to be affordable for the working class to wear Versace, and this is why classic V2 is something that's insane, that this is just hidden in here. You kind of see that the tag is just worn away. Again, it was the product line with Zegna himself. That's who kind of not to, I would say design, but actually, you know, brought the pieces out or through his factories. So you think about that during that whole time, even when Versace was shot and unalived, right? I have to say that through YouTube, is that the business kind of went on and kept going, and then his sister Donatella ended up taking over. And then Tommy itself, you know, he keeps going on. He just keeps going on strong. Look at these, they're still tapered, which is insane. Unless these were resized, because look at the tapering on this, amazing. On this side alone, it's still good, not stretched out. Little Tommy's got a little dot in there. I have no idea what that is. But size XL, it's crazy. Coming, you know, like I said, the Tommy craze sadly hit peak and kind of dropped. But looking at these pieces like this, you just wonder why it disappeared. This is craziness. I've looked through all these like and try to find a couple things of shoes, but looking at this one really takes the cake here. It's like $25 with this guy. Like, look at this. It's completely demolished. So I don't know why it's still here, but these are the things, the aspects of the thrifts. Prices and also items itself. It's nuts. But they do got this. Look, there's some Nike Air Booty Fire Red 3s. 6.5Y, 20 bucks. All right, if this is a bad omen, I don't even want to know what's real. Look at this. Oh my God. All right, at least the thrifts aren't dead, like everybody's saying. You know, if you're not gonna hit the bins, good luck kind of stuff. But I'm looking for it over here. We got the Nike windbreaker. Look at the vintage with some food on it. You can see this needs a cleanup. You see the splice, you see the color blocks. It's just all correct. Look at the tag. The gray tag, silver tag, whatever you want to call it, shadow tag. It's here, size large. Not bad. Now, the sleeves are stretched. They're not cracking all the way off, but they're stretched all the way. I can see both here. The elastic on the waistband, though, is still good. Which is crazy if you think of the year. Oh, there's the price tag. They want $8. So it's not too bad. But windbreakers are coming back again. Like I said, look at that. It's got the little vent holes on both sides. Very nice. This is bringing it back to a certain part of Nike history there. I wish I had the matching shorts, right? Literally found this in the corner here hiding. But let's see what it is. Like a vintage Patty Van USA with the inside tag. Look at that. They want 20 bucks though. So that means I have no idea what somebody was doing with it, but let's hang it up just so you can see. It's full color block. It kind of matches the Nike jacket. And it still has the tabs. Look at that. I'll leave it. I'll leave it for somebody. You want it? Come get it. Come get it. So I don't know what's been going on here, but look at this. There's been crows all over the... Wait. Is this one alive? Oh, this one's dead too? Oh my gosh. What's been happening? Alright, so like in here in the morning, and I was looking at those. So those were Nike SB Fog, fairly new, but size 10, $16.99. And then this right here is a Cause X Peanuts Uniqlo sweater for $12.99. I mean, going back to it right here, these were popping at one time. This one's actually the patch one. So I like the patch one because people have turned this into a hat and make their own, you know. People have literally bought from me for that reason, to just splice it up. So sometimes I realize that the imagination gets the better of us at times, you know. You know, I noticed something over here. I saw it from over there, and this is like Major Crimes Division. It's just the clothing bag. Look Look at this face. I don't even know what this is, actually. Is this good? They're not being fair to me, first off, okay? Look at this Air Jordan bag with the Wings logo. I thought it was original for a second. Looking for tags, but nope. Look at that. This would have gone really well with some of my memorabilia. It's just not there. So I don't know what's going on right here, but look at that. It says, live, I don't know, illusion forever. Look at this thing, got all messed up here. Look at it all over the window. Yeah, I don't know what's going on back there. But yeah. We are passing right now Granada Hills Charter High School. If you heard about the incident that happened, I won't talk about it too much because remember, I don't want this to be flagged, but this is the literal football field that he played on. And it's just a crazy thing they keep talking about at Granada Hills. And I grew up right here. I grew up literally not going to Granada Charter because I went to a private, but I literally had all my friends come to Granada Hills, and here it is, and this is the football field right here. I played on it once. Played one football game. But so right here, this is a big sign. If you ever come to the thrift store, and you see this one like design, not designed, but design in Italy, and then you look at the tag here, it actually says, look, design in Italy with a G at the end. This is legit. All right, one t-shirt that is crazy. It's a ringer, by the way, on the sneakers tag. But it's the Solidarity Polish from the 80s t-shirt, which is crazy because at the time, you know, Poland had implemented martial law. As you know, the Solidarity movement's crazy. Look at it on the sneakers tag, a ringer. They want $6, and this one's a historic piece because they do make replicas of this shirt. Now, is there any more story to it? And look at the paper thin in there. It's almost paper thin. It's not completely, but you can see the hanger through it. That's a really cool one. It's just historic. Let's see, no holes, rips, a little bit of staining. I mean, what do you expect? I think this old. We just hit the boop boop, you know what I mean? We just hit the boop boop. So 12.5, 2018. These things are clean. These are crazy clean. Look at the soles, the midsoles, and they want $15. It's never usually like this, by the way. These are usually behind the counter, and for 30 or 40. So, what does this say? What does this say? Look, no matter what you eat, you will still die. Words of wisdom. Look at the ammo over here. We got the Iron Man gauntlet. This is the crazy stuff we come up here at the thrift, like always. Look at this. So on the front, does it say future? Look at this. Alright, in Ferragamo. And I have no idea about this piece. This is crazy. But this doesn't look promising right there. Look at this, made in China. And then they got Ferragamo right in the back too. The thread count on here is crazy. $10. $10. And these definitely seem legit. They're here. They got them. And yes, I would be lying if I didn't say I was afraid. Look at the lovely paintings they have. Yes, they do. Look, I had to show this one. This is just, it's just too good. Like $5 each. Insane. All right, look at this. I found like the McDonald's, what is it, tea heist over here. Look at how many, I don't know, these worker teas probably, like each one, though, $6. Look at this one. Let's actually order an app for a chance to win a gold card. So you got, look at this, 0 down the line in gold and green. And then they got the Crew Cardi B and Offset collab for McDonald's with the hearts on the double arches right here. Look at that. Nothing on the back. And then we got the, I'm gonna say McDonald's, I don't know, the Japanese collab here. I remember when this first hit, I didn't even know it hit, and when I got McDonald's, the cup was in Japanese. And I think I kept it somewhere. I must have it somewhere. So I found this one also, this Wolverine's Nike jersey, which looks just super comfortable. I'm gonna put this here for a second because this is the tee out of all these that I do want to show you, because this one takes the cake, and it's one of those things at the thrift. When you're coming up, if you know what you're looking for, then you do. And we got Moschino in the mix. Now, is this real? Is it real? How could we tell? Let's see the main tag. Main tag is gone, but we can't see the stitching in there, and the stitching looks decent. The shirt feels decent. It is what it is. Let's go on the inside tags just to make sure. We got a little stainage here. This could be from McDonald's. A little ketchup stains on the bottom. All right, will that come out? I don't know. Well, let's check it out. And yes, we do got the actual inside tag that is actually legit. You can actually feel this. There's a certain way this feels. You got double tagged in there with the Pagina 1D4 on it. Moschino SPA. This here to the side as I put these away. And we in it. I found two things. Look at that. Look at the vintage Porsche cap, trucker cap, and then the Cal Golden Bears. Green brim, front row snapback. Made in Taiwan. Let's see, $4 each. Just coming over here and finding, literally stuck on a side of a speaker, the Supreme Akira Supreme sticker, which is crazy as the other side. Nope, but that's a find. Also, that we do got vintage. Check out the tags on this, both of them Weatherby. The rifle on it. Look at this, both with that Deer Hunter rifle. Look at the scopes. Look at the wood paneling, the wood grain on it, the detailing. The green is crazy, and it does come with the actual sticker that these promo shirts or whatever they would have been sold at would have came with. And coming up for $6 right here. They didn't know. They couldn't tell if it was real because the tags, the inside tags have been cut. But looking at all this, look, let's see. Looking at the buttons on it alone, legit. Look at the embroidery here, the knight, and then Burberry Brit. But sadly, it is a made in Hong Kong. It's the switch over. But being an XXL, this is a comfortable my size. So for $6, I don't mind for the personal. And you got the Nova check on the sleeves, and it just needs a cleanup, literally like a steam clean, and they're good to go. Look at the Nova check. This is where the staining usually accumulates, right here on the neckline, and this thing is super clean. $6, Burberry Brit.